Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Serrano. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. I definitely appreciate every last one of you. You guys are the real MVPs. But let's take a look at these two budget monsters right here. Now, we have the CoolPad Legacy, which actually looks really good in that silver color. Then we have the Nokia 4.2, which actually looks sick in that black glass with that just sleek glass with the overall really nice finish. Both of these devices are honestly steals in any way possible. You can see the camera on the Nokia 4.2 is has a 13 megapixel and it's flush inside of the phone with a 2 megapixel secondary camera, 8 megapixel front. Now the CoolPad Legacy has a 16 megapixel with a 5 megapixel paired alongside of it, and then a 13 megapixel front. So that's definitely pretty cool. So you're getting 300 pixels, 380 pixels per inch on the CoolPad Legacy, and you're getting 295 on the 4.2. Now, the fingerprint sensors are pretty much close. You can see that they're dead even, and both of these phones are really stock Android. Actually, on the CoolPad Legacy, it's really stock with the cool UI, the UI that they got on there, which actually is pretty much stock Android with a little bit of custom. But you can see right here, it looks identical to the Android One, which is really crazy because you can see right here, they almost look identical with the exception of like a dark mode added and their own like little touch to the UI, but it's definitely stock Android on the CoolPad. But when you compare both of these devices, you're getting an IPS LCD on the 4.2, and that's a pretty decent display. And then on the CoolPad Legacy, you're getting the 6.4 inch, which actually stands out in its own right with the 450 octa-core processor. And on the CoolPad, on the 4.2, you're getting the 439 octa-core processor, 3000 milliamp hour battery on the 4.2, and on the CoolPad Legacy you're getting the 4000 milliamp hour battery. So that's definitely pretty cool that both of these devices do rock dual cameras, and you're gonna be able to get that bokeh portrait effect. Both of these devices do actually impress me when it comes to the performance. When I did look at the color palette and the viewing angles, what I did notice is that the CoolPad Legacy has a brighter panel. Now, I'm not quite sure because they do use, I'm not sure if this is an LCD screen or something, but they didn't actually state what the screen was made of, which is actually really weird. But, I think it's an LCD screen, but it's actually a little bit brighter than the 4.2. And when it comes to opening up apps, both of these devices are really snappy, and they both have 3.5 millimeter headphone jacks at the top. They both actually have really nice displays too, and the 4.2 has a 76% screen to body ratio, and on the CoolPad Legacy you're getting a really nice screen to body ratio as well. And just to say the least, it's a 78 screen to body dot 16 screen to body ratio. But you're getting the Gorilla Glass 3 on the CoolPad Legacy, which is definitely going to be very protective and everything like that. So, I definitely thought that was going to be a solid feature. Now, with the 4.2, you are getting a really nice camera with a really good software inside of it, and you'll be able to get pro mode and a whole bunch of really nice features inside of the camera mode. You do get 2D face unlock with the 4.2. Same thing with the CoolPad Legacy. So it's not like the most accurate in the world, but both of these devices you can get for a really good price. They both have 32 gigabytes of internal storage. The CoolPad Legacy has 3 gigabytes of RAM, and so does the Nokia 4.2. Now, when it comes to basically using these things, they're both really cool. You're definitely gonna, it comes down to the personal preference of the user, because on one side you have a giant of a device, which is the CoolPad Legacy, which is definitely super huge when it comes to the overall size. Pause. And when it comes to the Nokia 4.2, you're getting a really compact device that you could just, like, it feels really solid when you're actually using it. And you're not gonna have to worry about like dropping it, because it's just feeling really solid in your hand. Pause. And I definitely thought it was a really solid device. I actually paid like under $200 for the Nokia 4.2, and with the CoolPad Legacy, you can actually get a really nice deal when it came to it, because it was really solid in every way possible. Now, as far as cons for the 4.2, I couldn't really think of any. It was just, you're gonna get updates for like 3 years, and a letter update to Q. So I definitely thought that was, like, really solid. Now, with the CoolPad Legacy, there's not really too many cons either. I can't even think of any, like, what off the top of my head. So honestly, this device is definitely pretty cool. Now, a lot of people have small hands, so those type of people would easily be, it would be a solid option if they got the 4.2, because that thing fits in your hand like a charm. That thing is solid. Pause. But when it came down to the CoolPad Legacy, that was just a monstrous device at 6.4 inches. That's probably the biggest device that Metro by T-Mobile has ever produced when it came to like screen size and everything like that. Hold on, let me sip the brewski 1 second. But the screen, basically, like, when it came to the viewing angles, the CoolPad had definitely had better viewing angles, and you were getting Type C with the CoolPad. But with the Nokia 4.2, you got the micro USB, which, I'm not gonna bellyache or hiccup about, but it was decent. Like, even the charging times were pretty good, so I wasn't complaining, like, whatsoever. They both had Pi and really good performance. I was definitely feeling the gaming performance on both of these devices. So honestly, it just depends on if you like, a more robust phone and everything like that. The CoolPad is going to be a little bit wider in your hand. You can see the 4.2, the Nokia 4.2 just has a really nice solid feel in the hand, and it's definitely really snappier than you would actually think before buying it. When you get this thing, you're gonna be really surprised how quick and snappy it actually is when performing tasks, and like, just basically doing everything that you need to do. Now, when it came down to the CoolPad Legacy, you definitely can get a lot done. That screen is huge, and it has like a little bezel on the bottom and a really minimal forehead. So honestly, you're not going to be complaining about the performance on the CoolPad. There were some hiccups when I first started up the game, but once I got down to it, it was actually really cool. They call the device, the CoolPad color, they call that the Quicksilver, which is really suitable. Wow, now that I think about it, that definitely looks like the Quicksilver. That was like one of my favorite characters when I had like tons of comic books from that dude, back in the day when I was growing up. But honestly, both of these devices are really sick. The Nokia 4.2 has that dedicated Google button, and also it does have that blinking, pulsating actually power button with a notification light inside of it, which is dope as heck. So you can see the viewing angles here. Both are really nice, but when you turn the Nokia 4.2, you can see it kind of has a screen coloring effect right there. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you for staying locked in. It's your boy Serrano. Peace. I'll catch you guys later. But in the meantime, have a great morning, afternoon, evening, depending on where you guys are. Have a great night. I'll catch you guys on the next video, but make sure you guys stay locked in. You guys are the real MVPs. I appreciate every last one of you. Definitely appreciate when you hit that like button. Appreciate when you hit that. But make sure you guys hit that. I definitely would appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace.